True prosperity is not defined by wealth alone, but by the harmony between values, stability, and inner peace. For families living in the United States today, this meaning has become blurred. Rising costs, constant pressure, and the rush of modern life often make people chase comfort at the cost of balance. Yet, real prosperity built on strong principles never goes out of style. It is not about owning more, but about living wisely, managing responsibly, and earning with integrity. In today's world, many families pursue success without structure. Advertisements constantly suggest that happiness lies in the next purchase or upgrade. But genuine prosperity grows when a person is satisfied with what they have, spends carefully, and values long-term peace over short-term pleasure. When a family learns to live within their means, save regularly, and plan sensibly, they begin to experience calmness that money alone cannot buy. The first lesson for modern families is discipline over desire. The system around us encourages instant gratification by now, pay later, credit temptation, unnecessary subscriptions, and impulse shopping can quietly drain financial stability. Real growth starts when a family chooses to pause, plan, and prioritize. A monthly budget is not a restriction, it's a guide. It helps direct spending toward things that bring real benefit: security, education, and stability, while cutting away what only adds clutter. The second lesson is earning with integrity. In the race for success, shortcuts appear attractive, but they come with hidden costs. Honest work, fair business practices, and transparency create long-lasting peace of mind. When income is earned through genuine effort and ethical action, it carries strength and sustainability. No amount of quick profit can replace the comfort that comes from knowing every dollar was earned with honesty and fairness. The third lesson is cooperation within the family. Prosperity is not a solo mission, it's a team effort. When spouses communicate about finances, set shared goals, and support each other's responsibilities, their unity becomes the real source of success. Parents can teach their children about money management early, how to earn, save, and give meaningfully. When young ones see financial discipline and teamwork at home, they grow into responsible adults who respect both wealth and values. A powerful component of principled prosperity is gratitude and simplicity. Society often promotes luxury as the measure of success, but simplicity brings clarity and peace. Appreciating what one already has creates emotional balance and prevents unnecessary competition. When a family values time together more than possessions, they save not just money but also mental energy. A simple, organized lifestyle keeps stress away and builds a sense of satisfaction that luxury cannot offer. Another vital principle is planning and foresight. Many families in the US face financial stress not because they earn too little, but because they lack structure. Planning ahead, setting goals, saving for emergencies, and being cautious about long-term commitments protects against instability. Financial foresight doesn't remove uncertainty, but it prepares the family to handle it wisely. When a household operates with a clear plan, it becomes less vulnerable to outside pressures and more confident in its decisions. Helping others also plays a meaningful role in prosperity. Sharing what we have, whether time, money, or knowledge, creates a sense of purpose beyond personal gain. Supporting community efforts, helping a neighbor, or contributing to a cause builds a positive cycle of giving. When generosity becomes a family habit, it strengthens character and teaches children that success is not just about accumulation, but contribution. Managing time is equally essential. Time is one of the most valuable resources a family possesses. Balancing work, rest, and personal connection keeps life stable. Too much work can destroy family life, while too little effort can hold progress back. True prosperity lies in balance, where every hour has value, every task has purpose, and every moment strengthens bonds. Families who respect time learn to make thoughtful choices instead of reacting to every demand. A key step toward lasting peace is avoiding unnecessary debt. Debt may seem helpful in emergencies, but dependence on borrowed money often creates silent stress. Freedom from debt means freedom from constant worry. Families should plan purchases, save ahead, and avoid obligations that lead to financial pressure. Living within one's means might feel slower, but it builds strength and independence over time. Another cornerstone is continuous learning. Financial knowledge empowers families to make confident decisions. Understanding income management, smart saving, and responsible investing helps avoid exploitation. Teaching children about financial discipline early ensures that they grow into thoughtful adults. Education gives them the tools to succeed without falling into harmful financial habits. A home that values learning builds not just wealth, but wisdom. Community connection also contributes to principled prosperity. No household thrives in isolation. A supportive community offers emotional encouragement, shared opportunities, and collective strength. Engaging in local volunteer work or educational programs creates a sense of belonging and purpose. When families participate in community growth, they build relationships that offer security and mutual respect, foundations of a healthy, prosperous life. Perhaps the most vital principle of all is inner balance. Prosperity without peace is incomplete. Families should nurture a mindset of patience, humility, and confidence in their efforts. Comparing lives or incomes with others only brings dissatisfaction. Real success is not measured by what we own, but by the calmness we maintain, the honesty we uphold, and the relationships we cherish. Every household has its unique path. Some grow through challenges, others through steady progress. The goal is not perfection, but persistent, staying consistent with values and avoiding the distractions of excess. When a family focuses on what truly matters, integrity, care, gratitude, and purpose, they experience a deeper kind of wealth that cannot be lost in market shifts or economic downturns. In today's fast-paced America, where financial trends change overnight, principled prosperity offers a timeless framework. It focuses on ethical earnings, disciplined spending, thoughtful saving, meaningful giving, and simple living. Families that build their lives on these foundations don't just survive, they flourish with dignity and strength. Prosperity built on principles brings stability. It creates households that are emotionally grounded, financially secure, and socially responsible. As we continue to explore this path, Part 2 will focus on practical strategies, how to organize household finances, guide children toward responsibility, and design a sustainable lifestyle that protects both peace and progress for generations to come. Principled prosperity begins with mindset, but it must also grow through practical structure. Families that wish to thrive must not only believe in balance and integrity, but also build systems that support those values. A peaceful financial life does not happen by chance. It is designed through small, consistent actions. Part 2 of this series explores the tools, habits, and frameworks that help modern U.S. families create long-term stability, freedom, and purpose. The first step toward building such a system is clarity. Families should know exactly where their money comes from, where it goes, and why it matters. Without clarity, even high incomes can vanish quickly. Begin by tracking every expense for at least 1 month. List each item: groceries, utilities, transportation, and leisure, and compare it with income. This exercise is simple but powerful. It reveals hidden spending patterns and helps identify areas that quietly drain resources. Once clarity is achieved, the next step is structure. A family budget is more than a spreadsheet. It's a map for the future. Divide expenses into essential categories: necessities, savings, growth, and generosity. Necessities include housing, food, and healthcare, things that sustain life. Savings secure tomorrow's peace of mind. Growth covers education, skill building, or small ventures that enhance income potential. Generosity represents the portion given to support others or causes that matter. Even a small percentage dedicated to helping others builds compassion and gratitude within the household. After budgeting, focus on financial resilience. In a country like the United States, where unexpected costs such as medical bills or vehicle repairs can appear suddenly, an emergency fund is essential. Ideally, this fund should cover 3 to 6 months of basic expenses. It acts as a safety net, protecting the family from panic or dependence when challenges arise. Building this fund takes time, but consistency is the key. Setting aside even a small amount each week eventually creates a strong financial cushion. Smart saving comes next. Saving is not just keeping money, it's directing money wisely. Every family should have specific goals: short-term 1 year, medium-term 3 to 5 years, and long-term 10 years or more. Short-term goals may include upgrading household equipment or taking a family trip without debt. Medium-term goals often involve children's education or home improvement. Long-term goals focus on retirement planning or securing property. By defining goals clearly, every saving decision becomes meaningful. Alongside saving comes ethical investing. Many people view investment as risky, but the real risk lies in not understanding it. Investing responsibly means choosing stable, transparent, and value-based opportunities that promote fairness and productivity. Families should stay away from speculative or interest-based systems that exploit uncertainty. Instead, focus on tangible sectors: education, technology, agriculture, and sustainable businesses that serve communities and add real value. Growth must be honest to be lasting. To maintain progress, families must develop financial communication. Silence about money can damage relationships. Regular discussions held calmly and respectfully help every member understand goals, responsibilities, and limitations. When partners share the same financial vision, disagreements fade and teamwork grows. Parents can even involve older children in budget talks, teaching them decision-making and discipline. Financial transparency within the home builds trust and collective awareness. The next principle is intentional living. In a world flooded with advertisements, living intentionally is an act of strength. Families should define what truly matters: education, stability, relationships, and spend accordingly. Every purchase must pass one question: does this add value to our life? This mindset eliminates waste and ensures that money supports purpose, not impulse. Decluttering homes and simplifying routines also reflect intentional living. A clear space encourages a clear mind, which leads to wiser financial choices. Time management remains a critical factor in prosperity. Time, once lost, cannot be regained. Families that plan their days balancing work, rest, and relationships achieve more with less stress. Productivity tools, schedules, and shared calendars help keep everyone aligned. Setting boundaries between work and personal life prevents burnout. Remember, wealth grows best when time is valued equally as money. Every productive hour adds to prosperity, while wasted time silently reduces it. Another essential aspect is skill development. In a rapidly changing economy, knowledge is the new currency. Encouraging each family member to learn new skills, whether digital literacy, financial management, or creative crafts, creates independence. Skills open doors to side incomes, flexible careers, and future opportunities. Parents who model lifelong learning inspire their children to do the same. Investing in education is one of the safest and most rewarding uses of money. Health management is part of prosperity too. A strong body and mind support financial stability. Regular exercise, balanced meals, and stress management prevent expensive health issues later. Simple habits like cooking at home, walking, and maintaining regular sleep schedules save money and boost energy. Families that treat health as wealth create an environment of discipline and vitality. No financial plan can succeed without physical and emotional well-being. A cornerstone of principled prosperity is generational planning. Many families work hard but fail to plan beyond one lifetime. Teaching children about values, savings, and purpose ensures that prosperity continues after parents are gone. Set up simple systems: a college fund, a family savings account, or a record of important financial information. Involve young adults in decision-making gradually. When they understand the effort behind every dollar, they learn respect for money and the value of earning it honorably. Digital awareness is another modern necessity. With online shopping, virtual banking, and social media marketing, it's easy to fall into traps of overspending or privacy risks. Families should practice safe online behavior, avoiding scams, protecting personal data, and setting limits on digital consumption. Technology should serve convenience, not control behavior. Set family digital-free hours to reconnect and maintain mental balance. Prosperity includes peace of mind, and digital moderation supports it. Community engagement transforms personal success into shared growth. Supporting local businesses, volunteering in educational programs, or joining neighborhood initiatives helps strengthen social ties. When families contribute to their surroundings, they gain not only satisfaction, but also networks of trust and support. Communities built on care and cooperation naturally prosper together. Mutual benefit is a foundation for sustainable development. Another important habit is reflective spending. Before making purchases, pause and reflect. Is it a need or a want? Will it still feel valuable a month from now? Reflection curbs impulse buying and nurtures mindfulness over time. This simple pause saves thousands of dollars and countless regrets. Prosperous families make decisions consciously, not emotionally. Emotional intelligence also plays a hidden but powerful role. Money can trigger stress, pride, or fear. Understanding these emotions helps families manage conflicts and maintain harmony. Responding with patience and empathy during financial discussions prevents resentment. When emotional maturity guides decision-making, prosperity grows in both material and mental dimensions. Next comes gratitude as a daily habit. Gratitude turns routine life into abundance. Families who regularly express appreciation for their home, food, relationships, and progress experience greater peace and motivation. Gratitude doesn't ignore challenges, it gives strength to face them calmly. Keeping a family gratitude journal even with one line a day, can transform mindset and relationships. Sustainability is another form of principled prosperity. Being mindful of waste, conserving resources, and supporting eco-friendly practices reflects responsibility toward creation and community. Small steps like reducing food waste, saving energy, or reusing materials teach children stewardship and care. Financial growth that respects nature ensures blessings that endure. Financial review should be a monthly ritual. Sit together, analyze income and spending, and adjust goals as needed. Celebrate achievements, even small ones, to maintain motivation. Reviewing finances prevents negligence and builds awareness. A 10-minute check each week is enough to stay on track. Prosperity thrives where attention is consistent. Emergency readiness deserves attention too. Life can change in moments: job loss, illness, or unexpected expenses. Families who prepare calmly are less affected by uncertainty. Insurance choices, safety planning, and emergency savings should be practical, transparent, and affordable. Preparing for uncertainty does not mean fearing it. It means building confidence to face it. At the core of principled prosperity lies contentment. Contentment is not giving up ambition, it's appreciating progress while striving for improvement. Families who remain grateful for small wins find happiness even during challenges. Contentment keeps envy, comparison, and pressure away. It turns ordinary homes into peaceful spaces filled with purpose. In every household, prosperity looks different. Some define it through stability, others through growth or giving. The key is alignment with principles: honesty, discipline, compassion, and moderation. These are timeless foundations that build strong families and resilient societies. When prosperity grows within values, it strengthens both the individual and the nation. True prosperity is quiet. It doesn't need to show off. It simply endures. It is the home that stays united during challenges, the parents who teach honesty, and the children who grow with gratitude. It is the balance between effort and peace, ambition and ethics, gain and generosity. That is the essence of principled prosperity, a way of life that brings growth without greed and comfort without compromise. As we conclude this series, remember that prosperity built on principles is not a destination, but a daily practice. Every decision, how we earn, spend, save, and give, defines who we become. Families that honor their principles in every financial step create not just wealth, but legacy. And legacy, unlike income, lasts forever. In the American landscape where consumer culture moves fast and expectations keep rising, principled prosperity stands as a refreshing alternative. It offers not just financial success, but peace, dignity, and sustainability. Families that adopt this mindset create a ripple effect. Children grow wiser, communities grow stronger, and society becomes more balanced.